Hi everyone, Mitch from SportsChatPlace.com, and it is Friday, March 22nd, 2019, here with your free live show. Of course, we do free picks every single day, every single game at SportsChatPlace.com. We're all here live every single day, right around this same time, right around 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Available on YouTube Live, Facebook Live, via our Facebook group, Facebook page, Picks and Parlays Facebook group, Picks and Parlays Facebook page, Picks and Parlays YouTube channel. You name it, we are there live, as well as Twitter Periscope. So hopefully you guys are regulars, and if you're not subscribers, by all means, click that subscribe button on wherever you're watching this. But, of course, it's March. It's the madness. And these are the best days of sports of the year. Yesterday was a phenomenal day of basketball. Whether you're a fan of certain teams or you just, you root for the underdog when your team's not playing, whatever, there was something for everyone. Of course, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and like our videos on YouTube and on our Facebook page. We're giving away free t-shirts. So it's selected, it's based on how many thumbs up we get on our Facebook page. And of course, there's directions at sportschatplace.com how to win a free t-shirt. And if those directions aren't clear to you, there's nothing I can do for you at this point. But anyways, like I said, free picks going on this show. I think yesterday our free picks on the show did pretty well. In the tournament, we did give out Marquette, which did not win. And we had Old Dominion, and depending on where you got that. But we had Belmont, Minnesota Gophers to start the day. And today, actually, most of my premium picks, well, yeah, not most of them, the earliest premium pick I have is in the 4 o'clock Eastern time games. So we have a lot of early games we can cover on this show, and we will cover a lot of early games on this show. So, of course, be sure to hit that thumbs up. Tell your neighbors, tell your friends, tell everyone. We're giving out free picks here. Free t-shirts. We are in Vegas. So, hopefully you guys settled in on that first day of March Madness, jumped on some winning picks. Certainly don't win them all. But I tell you, we do win our fair share. Some people, they get a little carried away on the losing. Some people get a little carried away on the winning. I always try and stay even on things, keep an even keel. Not get too excited about my winners, not get too down on the losers. I like Iowa to start the day. I'm looking at the Picks and Parlays Facebook group, and this is always the kiss of death. So, George Flores wrote in the Picks and Parlays group, start with Cincy this morning, a sure winner. Love Iowa. I mean, it's that easy. Someone says sure winner, I'm going to take the other side. We know that Cincinnati's going to probably win the game and not cover. This is Mick Cronin. This is their MO. This is who they are. We've been following the Bearcats not just this year, but for years. And we know Mick Cronin, when it comes to covering point spreads as a favorite, this is not something that he's very good at. So, love Iowa in this one. And that'll be our first pick for today's show. Boy, just serve them up for me like that, and we'll take them all day long. But anyways, be sure to hit the thumbs up. And forgot to share this to the Picks and Parlays group. But I'll do that right now. But anyways, you do free picks on this show every single day. Our best bet's always over at sportschatexperts.com and picksandparlays.net. Get the clipboard out. But anyways, I love March Madness. I like starting it out with a nice day of winners like we did yesterday. Hopefully we can at least keep it going on the winning side. Boy, to me, today's slate of games looks a lot more difficult than yesterday. Because it's just that I could make a, like in a lot of the games yesterday, the lines just look whacked. I mean, the favorites were favored by way too much. in almost every single game. But today's games, I could see how some of these games could get out of hand, but you know me, I'm not going to lay those kind of points. So it makes it just more difficult for me. And like I said, those of you that joined us a couple minutes late, I rarely ever do this, but it's because I started a little bit earlier. Our first pick of the day, we took Iowa plus 4.5 against Cincinnati. Mick Cronin, when it comes to covering point spreads, the more points that it gets, the less chance this guy covers. I mean, Cincinnati, they were 9-2 straight up and 2-9 against the spread. And one of those covers was when they were a dog against Houston. So, I mean, come on. The Big Ten, I'm not a fan of the Big Ten, but they looked like the conference yesterday. Starting it off with Minnesota won and Purdue won. It's like they look good. Michigan State both won. Of course, we had Bradley in that Michigan State game and they covered, so we like them just the same. But anyways, let's get to another free pick. We're going to stay right in our wheelhouse here with the NCAA tournament. We'll do the same format as we did yesterday. We'll do a few NCAA basketball picks. We'll go back to the NBA, and then we'll come back into the NCAA tournament. Kansas State against UC Irvine. I love the way UC Irvine has played this year, but I got to say, Kansas State, even without Dean Wade, they're the better team here. This team can really, really put the vice on you on defense. I think that sometimes they take the bad shot. I think also sometimes that they won't pass it to the open man and that Brown will just take the shot. I think Brown misses free throws when they need to. But the thing is, when you hold teams defensively the way they do, they always seem to extend to 20-point leads and better. I know this line's going in the opposite direction. I know a lot of backing here on the Anteaters. We've been on the Anteaters plenty this season, but I'm taking Kansas State here, -4, and that'll be our second pick for today's show. Of course, we do free picks every single day here. Our best bets always over at Sports Chat Experts, picksandparlays.net, sportschatplace.com Premium and Premium Plus. Anyways, got free picks and just trying to do some housekeeping while I'm going. That's why I had the little pause there. Let's get to another free pick. I like Tennessee over Colgate. I know Colgate's pretty hot right now, and this is a lot of points, and these are the type of games yesterday that the dogs were really covering in. But I think Tennessee is just too strong. I could see this game being close for the first half. I could see it being like 10 at the half, and then I could see Tennessee late in the game, in the fouling, and then when Colgate starts shooting those threes and they're not going in and all that stuff. It's kind of like the way that Auburn dominated yesterday and kind of let the whole thing get away from. I don't see Tennessee making those kinds of mistakes. They're just a lot more put together team. We saw LSU do the same thing. We were on the other side of both of those games. We had New Mexico State and Yale, both of them covered. But I'm going to take Tennessee here. I'm going to lay the big number. This is why I struggle with today's card, is that it's just, there's some big spreads out there, and some of them make some sense, and the other ones, it's almost tough to go against them. But anyways, let's switch to the NBA for a little bit, and then we'll come back to college hoops. Of course, be sure to hit the thumbs up, whether you're watching this live or watching the replay. Of course, we do free picks every single day, so be sure to check it out. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Be sure to like us, and be sure to hit the like on the Facebook page, and that's how you win the free t-shirts. I haven't announced the winners of yesterday's shirts, but I will do that after the show. Be sure to check back on those posts on the Facebook page. That's where I announce who won the t-shirts each day. I don't know why this is so confusing, the t-shirt thing. I mean, I tried to be so clear in my post. I put links like this is what you have to do. You go here and do this, and here's the link. All you got is click on it. I mean, I made it as easy as you could possibly make it. I can't do it any easier. And then you have the other people that say, well, I don't have social media, so I can't do it. And so I gave another option. If you buy a premium membership for a month, or a premium plus weekly, or if you bought more than one premium weekly over the last month, and I mean, I gave all these other options, ways that you could also get t-shirts if you don't want to do the social media thing. I'm not really sure what you guys want from me. But anyways, if you want to do nothing, and for me to send the t-shirt, that's, unfortunately, I can't do it because the t-shirts cost us money. So it's just the way that it is. I'm taking the Brooklyn Nets -2 against the Lakers. I just like betting against the Lakers. I can't help myself. They stink. The Nets are 21-15 against the number on the road, just 16-20 straight up. This line opened with the Lakers -1, which is crazy, right, against a playoff team. Meanwhile, the Lakers 18-16 straight up at home, 12-20 against the number. This team is 1-9 straight up in their last 10 games. I'm taking the Nets. I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even looking back. We'll stick to the NBA, and I also like the Toronto Raptors -2.5 against the Thunder. I just don't like the way the Thunder are playing these days. I don't love the way the Raptors have been playing either, but I certainly like it better than I like the way the Thunder's playing. So that'll be our second NBA pick and our fifth pick of this show. I'm also going to do one more NBA pick, and that's the Clippers -6.5 against the Cavs. So we've done 3 NBA picks and 3 college hoops picks, and we're going to go back to March Madness in just a second. Hopefully you guys are having a great day. I just want to read through some of the comments quick. I'm sure some people usually have some nasty things to say to me, but some people have some really nice things. Be sure to hit the thumbs up. Goo-wop. I'm still having trouble logging in. I went through the password reset, but if you can't do that, if you just send me an email and tell me who you are, what I'll do is I'll just cancel your membership, I'll refund you, and then you can sign up again. Because once I've reset your password and you can't get in, there's nothing else I can do. And like Justin said, email me on these things. This isn't really the platform to do it. But I know it's getting close to game time, but I will tell you that much. If I've sent a password reset to you and you still can't log in, then there's nothing I can do to help you. So I'll refund you and you can sign up again. I'll cancel your membership, refund you, and you can try it again. Or you can go to sportschatexperts.com and buy my picks there. Anyways, whew, a lot of information, a lot of games, a lot of chatter. Vegas is treating me well. If you played my premium picks yesterday, then you know how well Vegas is treating me. I believe we were unbeaten in the NCAA tournament. Matter of fact, you combine our premium picks and our free picks that we gave out in the NCAA tournament yesterday. We only lost 1 game, which pretty damn good. I can't promise those results every single day, that's for sure. I wish I could. Believe me, it's what I shoot for, every single day. But I certainly can't promise those kind of results. But anyways, be sure to hit the thumbs up, especially on the Facebook page, because that's where you get the free t-shirts. I want to make sure that everybody who wants a free t-shirt has the ability to get one. Really, that's the goal. And those will start to be mailed out probably within the next couple of days. So I have them all here in Vegas at the Vegas house, and I'm just labeling up the ones that have already been given away because I don't want to lug them all the way back to Maui, and I'll be sending them out here from Vegas. So you guys are going to get them starting next week. But anyways, let's get to the premium picks. Let's get to the free picks. We've given out 3 March Madness picks already. We're going to continue rolling with these. Let's keep going. We got the Northern Kentucky the Norse up against Texas Tech. I think this is an interesting game because here's another team that doesn't cover a lot of spreads, but normally they're favored a ton, and that's Northern Kentucky up against Texas Tech. And this game could really go. This is one of those games that this thing could go either way. Texas Tech could win by 30. Northern Kentucky could take them right down to the wire. We saw Northern Kentucky every time they've been in the NCAA tournament, they've covered in the first round as a dog, and I think that they continue it here. This is a team that's won a lot of games, and the reason why they're so bad against the spread is just they're favored a lot, and they generally don't cover big spreads on the road, but that's always as a favorite. In this case, they're a dog. This line opened at 15. It's down to 12.5. You guys generally know I don't like to go in the direction that the public is, but this one, the money is split 50-50, so the bigger money here is on Northern Kentucky. I'm going to take NKU, the Norse. I'm going to take my 12.5 points. You guys know I love that. I love my dogs. Anyways, we do free picks here every single day at around 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Our best bets always over at sportschatexperts.com, as well as picksandparlays.net. If you're watching this video, it's always 100% free. All we ask is that you hit the thumbs up, the like, any of those things, depending on what platform that you're watching it. I tell you, I have not taken a look over at Picks and Parlays on the video, so let's see what kind of comments are coming in over there. Normally we have comments from every angle. Let's see what you say. Aired to the streets, lost one game. Syracuse. I have to say that Baylor was Craig Trapp's game of the century. And he loved Baylor. And his thought process on that game, if you want to know it, because he said it repeatedly, was that, and Craig is, when it comes to X's and O's in basketball, Craig could coach one of these teams. And I'm not just saying that because, some guy on the couch can coach a team. No, Craig literally could coach a team. He played college basketball, and he coaches kids basketball. And believe me, he knows he can whiteboard up plays with any of these guys. He knows a lot of these coaches. He's played with a lot of these coaches. He's also coached with a lot of these coaches. He used to be an assistant under Bob Huggins, actually. But Craig said that most teams struggle against Syracuse because they don't have a chance to practice or play against the zone that Syracuse uses. And that's true. And we see teams struggle against that Syracuse zone all the time. And Craig said, well, Baylor plays the same zone, so they get to practice against it every day. And they have guys that can shoot against that zone, in Mason and some of the other guys, and they're going to beat Syracuse, and they're not going to even have a problem doing so. And he was dead on that one. And that was one of his plays yesterday. But it was actually his strongest play. Loved him. So there you have it. But anyways, I'm going to get back to the Facebook or the YouTube page of Sports Chat Place and see what's going on over here. Mitch, I've been using your free picks, and I've learned a lot from watching. Up $3,600 since January 2nd. Of course, hopefully he's not betting $3,600 a game and he's up one game over 500. But however you got to plus $3,600, and if I was able to help you get there, then that's awesome, man. That makes my day. Really. That's why I do this. That's why I do this. And it's like we do the Facebook group because I'll tell you what, sometimes we get a guy in there, like he'll be from Louisiana, and he'll be like, hey, this player got caught sleeping with the coach's daughter, and he's in the doghouse right now. It's like stuff that you wouldn't know, that they happen to know. Yeah, a lot of people got a push on that ODU game. I did not. I lost on ODU. But that happens. I'll take the one loss any day of the week if that's going to be if I'm only going to have one loss and that's it, I can take it. So there's this is the one that I really like. I like VCU plus the point against UCF. I almost gave this out as a premium pick. UCF is a good team. I know that they've beaten some pretty good defensive teams in Cincinnati and Houston. But, boy, they looked terrible the last time we saw them against Memphis. And they looked absolutely horrible. And I think when you play against a high-energy, high-defensive team like VCU, who's not so efficient on the offensive end, and I'm going to guess that's why people are kind of down on them this game, I think that they're going to be in some trouble here. I like VCU here. I don't think that Central Florida shoots the ball extremely well either. And against that VCU defense, I think they're going to struggle. I'm going to take Virginia Commonwealth plus the 1 point. I know most people hate that pick, so it makes me like it even more. And let's keep going. Virginia up against Gardner-Webb. Virginia laying 22. Got to remember, last year Virginia was the 1 seed that lost to the 16. They're the first team that's ever happened to, but they're way better than Gardner-Webb. I think Gardner-Webb's going to struggle to score. I think the problem that people have with this big number that we're seeing here is that Virginia doesn't score a ton of points either. But I think that Gardner-Webb really struggles to score. And, 20-point wins by Virginia this year against better teams than this are not unusual. If you look at this stretch of games heading into their tournament, they won 76-56 against NC State, so there's a 20-point win. They won 73-68 against Louisville, but then 79-53 against Syracuse, so 26-point win. 73-49 against Pitt, 24-point win. 81-51, a 30-point win over Georgia Tech, then 12 over Louisville, who's a tournament team, 6 over Virginia Tech, tournament team, 6 over Notre Dame, which, I don't know, that could be telling here. But I have to say that I know that Webb's offense is really, really good, but Virginia's defense is infinitely better. I mean, not even like close. I like Virginia in this one. I'm going to lay the 22 points. I don't love it, but I like them. We'll do one more pick, and then we'll wrap it up. Of course, please hit the thumbs up button if you're watching on YouTube. The like if you're watching on Facebook or Twitter Periscope. Greatly appreciated. Of course, the more likes that we get on our Facebook page, and of course that's called Sports Chat Place, that's where we give away the free t-shirts. If you happen to win a free t-shirt and you've already won a free t-shirt, let me know, because I'd rather spread it out. I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to win at least one first before people get two. But anyways, let's get to one more free pick here. Let's see what we can muster up. We'll take let's see. Wow. I'll take Memphis plus 5.5 against Creighton. I know it's not an NCAA tournament game, but it's a game that's today. I think Creighton's defense is always suspect, and I think Memphis, we saw them play in their tournament. They played really, really well before losing in the championship game. So I'm going to take Memphis in this one. They have some momentum coming in, some confidence, and of course they got a big recruiting class by Penny Hardaway. So I'm going to recap today's picks. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button. Be sure to like us on our Facebook group and Facebook page, especially on the Facebook page, because that's where I give out the free t-shirts. And also be sure to check back on the Facebook page and in our Facebook group. That's where I announce the t-shirt winners. And, of course, everyone that buys a premium membership of a month or longer, they get a free t-shirt, or a premium plus 5-day, they get a t-shirt. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get a free t-shirt. But anyways, let's recap today's picks. I took Iowa plus 4.5 in the opener against Cincinnati. Someone in the Picks and Parlays Facebook group said that Cincinnati was a lock, so we're going to go on Iowa. Took Kansas State minus 4, Tennessee minus the 17.5. We went to the NBA, took the Brooklyn Nets minus 2, the Raptors minus 2.5. The Clippers minus 6.5. Came back to the NCAA tournament. Northern Kentucky plus 12.5. VCU plus 1. Virginia minus 22. And Memphis, the University of Memphis, plus 5.5 against Creighton. This is Mitch. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day, everyone. Have a great March Madness day. And I will see you guys tomorrow. We'll have 8 college basketball March Madness games, plus the other tournaments will be going on as well. I know Indiana, Arkansas at noon tomorrow. So have a great day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.